Welcome to Ably Seminar Sessions. Today, we're going to talk about what we call easements. And you go, what's easements? Well, an easement is granted by the owners of the land to usually a government entity or a utility company for access to their property. Example, a subdivider or developer will build houses, and for whatever reason, you have the house, and then in the back, there's telephone poles, because that was probably the best place to put the telephone poles. So each lot will have about a 10-foot easement in the back. Give it to the utility company so that they can put a telephone pole there. So they'll usually have electric company, telephone company, and the cable company. Those three companies will have the right to put their wires and have the poles in the private land. And that easement is called an easement in gross. And usually that easement is for the life of the land, unless the utility says, we don't need this telephone pole anymore. Then we don't need that easement. Well, what other kinds of easements could there be? Well, there could be sewer easements. So again, if the developer says, okay, we have the house in the middle of the lot, then all the sewage will flow to the back of the land, and we'll have a 10-foot sewage pipes in the back. And if there's any need to go onto the properties because the sewer pipes are damaged, then the sewer department will go in, fix the pipe. But if there's any nice landscaping, the sewer company is not going to put it back into a condition. They just tear it up, fix the sewer pipe, and then you got to put it back the way it was. You cannot build anything that will impede the sewer easement. Example, you cannot put up part of a house in that 10-foot easement. And you cannot put an extension of your deck or anything like that. It has to be open and clear to that utility company. And then sometimes we see drainage ditches. So in the back of the lot, where the lot is, say, steep, they might have an open drainage where the water can flow and the houses will not be flooded. So you can have different types of easements in gross by either utility companies, telephone or cable, etc. You can have drainage, you can have sewer, and you can even have right of access by the city to get on your property to get to their property. So these are called easements in gross, and it's common. We see it a lot. So if you say, well, I don't want that, I don't want the city or the sewer department or the telephone company to have it. Sorry, but just instead the easement document is recorded in the Bureau of Conveyance, and it runs for the life of that land. So hopefully you won't have too many easements on your property, but if it's there, you're stuck with it. Aloha.